Tonight, we're taking a closer look at abortion rights in West Virginia and efforts in the legislature to put new limits on the procedure. 13 News reporter Larissa Casillas has both sides of the issue.
Governor Jim Justice recently lifted a stop on abortion procedures due to COVID-19, but the West Virginia Women's Health Center says state lawmakers haven't stopped trying to place more limits on women's reproductive rights. As the only abortion clinic left in the Mountain State, the Women's Health Center of West Virginia has faced its share of challenges.
From routine harassment from protesters to constant political battles that target people's ability to access abortion care. But, we never lose sight of what our work is really about.
Women's Health Center of West Virginia Executive Director Katie Quiñones says they see women from all over the state, as well as from eastern Kentucky and southern Ohio. Last year, about 1,000 women had an abortion at the clinic. In addition to giving contraception, cancer screenings, and STD testing, the clinic serves about 3,000 women a year.
Because abortion is health care.
But up for debate this legislative session are a number of proposed pro-life bills. Republican Senator Patricia Rucker is the lead sponsor or co-sponsor of several of them.
The purpose for introducing pro-life legislation, of course, is always because I really believe in the sanctity of life, and I believe that every life matters.
Rucker says many are inspired by legislation that has been passed in other states. Out of all of the bills she's sponsoring, she thinks the Second Chance at Life Act has the most probability of passing. It requires that information about a chemical abortion be provided to the woman before she is prescribed any pharmaceuticals.
I have a lot of concerns with that. Abortions being performed in that way. You're not in a clinic, you're not in a hospital setting, no one knows how you're going to react to those drugs. It is very, very hard on the body.
But Quiñones says there are enough limitations on abortions in West Virginia.
It's just upsetting that politicians right now are prioritizing introducing these unconstitutional abortion bans and abortion restrictions and other regressive policies, frankly, when we're still living in a pandemic and West Virginians are still feeling the effect from that.
And last week, the Attorney General of West Virginia, Kentucky, and Ohio all joined a lawsuit aimed at stopping President Joe Biden from allowing federal funding to go toward abortions. In the studio, Larissa Casillas, 13 News, working for you.